It enables individuals or organisations to challenge public bodies in terms of challenging the way in which those public bodies have made decisions. It's really important for individuals to be aware that there are very limited circumstances in which judicial review claims can be brought. So one ground is illegality. So that is where a public body makes a decision that it isn't actually allowed to make. So it may be making a decision in line with a statute or an act of parliament, but the way in which it's carried out its actions actually take it beyond the remit of the legislation. A second ground is where a local authority might be fettering its discretion. So sometimes we have cases where a public body makes a decision in line with a policy that it might have and that it may have publicised. And if it's seen as a blanket policy, which means this is our policy, it's written in stone, in no circumstances will we make any exception or look at individual circumstances to see if we should modify how we apply that policy, then there may be grounds for arguing that it's unlawfully fettering its discretion. Another ground is where it can be argued that the public body has acted contrary to Section 6 of the Human Rights Act, and that act prohibits public bodies from making decisions which breach individuals' human rights. Another ground is where it can be argued that the public body has acted in an unreasonable or irrational manner. So we're talking about it in legal terms. And some of the factors that might come into play is if, for example, the public body has failed to take into account material factors or considerations when it's made its decision, or it's taken into account irrelevant factors. It's where you might be able to say that no reasonable public body, whether it's a school or a charity or a funding organisation, no reasonable organisation would have come to that decision if they had gone about it in the correct way that complies with public law principles. The rules set out that a judicial review claim must be brought promptly and within 3 months. It's a mistake to think that you have therefore a 3-month time limit, because you can technically, for certain types of claims, you can be out of time even if you bring that claim within 3 months. If as an individual or organisation you feel you may have grounds to seek judicial review as a remedy, it's really important to seek legal advice immediately, because if there's any delay that's brought up within the proceedings, that could be detrimental to the outcome of your claim. Please do get in touch with us at the earliest opportunity, and we will do everything that we can to assist.